Hari Om. Krishna Munde Jagadgurum. Greetings to all the spiritual seekers on this special day. As all of you know, today is the celebration of 5249th Incarnation Day or Appearance Day of Lord Krishna on this earthly planet. As and when it descends onto any planet, there is a reason, a particular reason as to why he chooses to descend. As all of you know, whenever there is a decline in the righteousness and increase in the unrighteousness, he appears himself to punish the miscreants and protect the righteous people from the miscreants. That's what he does. From time to time, Lord Krishna incarnated many a times. All of you know there have been actually now 9 times that he incarnated, right from Matsyavatar, Kurmavatar, Vamanavatar, Narasimhavatar, Parashurama Balarama Avatar, Sri Krishna Avatar, and then in the days to come, there will be another avatar to protect the righteous people on this planet. Before we get into a few salient features of his birth, and then also we will talk about his last words as to what did he say before he left this earthly planet to his abode of peace and bliss. On this special day, let's chant a few mantras. What is meant by mantra? The mantra, it is derived from Sanskrit. Man is the mind, and tra, T-R-A, is a vehicle, or you can use that vehicle to cross over. It does mean a vehicle and also a crossover. That means we are in this world, material world, full of miseries, and then we are praying to the Lord to show mercy on us, to cross over this ocean of samsara, to be with him, to be in union with him, serving at his lotus feet and experiencing that peace and bliss. That means you need to get to that Sat Chit Ananda, Sat Chit Ananda, that true existence, awareness, and bliss. That means you need to sever the bonds from this samsaric bonds. Whenever the Lord showers his grace, then only you can be released from the worldly attachments. Otherwise, there is no way at all, according to Lord Krishna. But once he decides, according to his will, all things happen as he sets expiration date on each and everything, chara achara. He is the one who decides how much time you have on this earthly planet, whether You are utilizing the God given, the gifted time to you, whether you would like to revolve in this unending cycle of rebirth and death, or get to his abode of peace and bliss. So let's see a few mantras. Okay, so before that, before we chant a few mantras, including that Maha Mantra, the 16 words Maha Mantra, let's see, chant a couple of shlokas as to why Lord Krishna from Lord Vishnu or Lord Rama from Lord Vishnu, they incarnate. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् आ, आ, we talked about as to why Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu himself descends onto the planet. It is due to, as and when there is increase in the unrighteousness and decrease in the righteousness, it descends onto this planet to defeat the evil forces, re-establish that dharma. And you see, before he descends onto the planet, he might send a qualified person, an Atman, in the form of a guru to teach that Sanatana Dharma in the efforts to establish that Dharma. He does that if there is no control in re-establishing that Dharma, he himself comes or sends someone. Paritrānāya sadhūnām Paritrānāya sadhūnām Vināṣāya ca duṣkritāṃ Dharma samsthapanārthāya Sambhavami yuge yuge Dharma samsthapanārthāya Sambhavami yuge yuge. The reason it descends onto this planet to protect the good people, the righteous people who are treading the path of righteousness, who are adopting the codes of Sanatana Dharma, that eternal Dharma codes, and following the etiquette, working for the greater good of the people. They are the ones who are rescued, who are saved by him. And also, he makes certain number of Atmans, the qualified ones, to descend as his associates before he does, in order to re-establish Dharma. But it's very difficult to understand his leelas, his pastimes. All the gurus that we see, the true gurus, as good as the Paramatman himself, they have that nature, they acquired it through their sadhana, through their cleanliness, through their abhyas, through their practice of spiritualism without any selfish attachment to what they have had done. पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्बा त्वाम् अनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी. Let's meditate on the Bhagavad Gita. Who has the ability to liberate us from these sansaric bonds? Bhagavad Gita was used by Lord Narayana himself to teach Arjun the wisdom and to teach the wisdom to the whole humankind. It contains 18 chapters written by ancient sage Ved Vyas. It imparts the knowledge about oneness, no duality, only oneness. It is considered as the nectar poured into our mouths, Arjun's mouth. Let's all become Arjuns, dedicate 100% to the Lord, serving at his lotus feet, become his devotees without any selfish motive. O Mother of Bhagavad Gita, you have been derived from Vedas, from Upanishads or the golden nuggets of wisdom, and the concise summary of all the Upanishads. You are, O Bhagavad Gita, we meditate upon you. You are the one who can liberate us with your wisdom. So, we are on to Lord Krishna's Incarnation Day or Appearance Day. Most of the people, through many years, hundreds of years ago, under the impression that Lord Krishna was born from the mother's womb, Devaki's womb, but it was not the truth. He just incarnates, he appears. He made believe Devaki that her tummy was expanding. She feels as if she was pregnant and ready to give birth. At the moment, Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu appears and tells them that I am going to be born. I will make like I am taking birth from your womb. As soon as I am born, you need to take me to Nandagaon and hand over to the foster parents, Nand and Yashoda. They are the one who are going to bring me up. If I stay here, my uncle Kamsa is going to actually kill me. So, upon his instructions, Vasudev takes him across Yamuna river and then hands over that Krishna, that beautiful, attractive baby Krishna, to Yashoda and Nandji. and he brings back their daughter. The daughter was actually the incarnation of Durga. She was handed over to, the baby Durga was handed over to Kansa as he was demanding where the baby was. And then he hurls up in the air that baby girl. And then she, before she disappears into thin air, into the Akash, into the sky, she says, she warns Kansa that Lord Krishna is born at the eighth baby and he is going to kill you someday, maybe a few years later. But he is born and he is there. And Kansa was agitated. He sends all types of armies, demons, to kill the babies. And you see, they had a lot of babies killed in Mathura and in surrounding villages in the whole kingdom. That's how Kansa started doing awful lot of violence across the kingdom. And you know what happened later on. Lord Krishna comes along with Balaram, and then he actually kills Kansa and also other, wrestlers who face them at the time. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's the day on which he was born. Lord Krishna was actually, I always would like to say, Lord Krishna appeared or incarnated. He incarnated on the eighth day. That was actually July 18th in the middle of the night. So the year was 5,228, okay, July 18th. So to this day, it's been actually 5,249 years. But today, that's the celebration we have been doing across the world. So let's go to some of the mantras. What is meant by mantra? We just refer to it a little bit. So man is mind and tra is a vehicle or a crossover. So it's a group of words in the form of a mantra. You actually repeat those words for you to concentrate on the God that you choose to your liking. And you chant in order to get that concentration, in order to get engrossed in that meditation. That's the one, it helps you as a vehicle and makes you cross over this ocean of miseries. That's what it means. Mm, mm, mm. Let's chant this mantra. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Ah, ah, ah. We are actually uttering the monosyllable here. Om does mean that was first word that came out of Paramatman's mouth in order to create this cosmos. Krishna does mean blue or dark complexioned Paramatman. We pay obeisances to him, salutations to him, dedicate everything to him. You surrender to him. You seek shelter of his in order to get liberation. You gotta be very obedient. Serve at his lotus feet for you to accomplish your human goal, the very human goal, to be with him, to be unionized with his consciousness. That's what this mantra means. Om देवकी नंदनाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि ॐ देवकी नंदनाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्ण प्रचोदयात् तन्नो कृष्ण प्रचोदयात्. What does it mean? Om. That means again, it represents Lord Krishna. Let us meditate on Lord Krishna, the beloved son of Devaki and Vasudeva. May that Lord Krishna of dark complexion, who steals the heart, inspire and illumine our mind and understanding. That's what it means. Coming to another mantra. वसुदेवसुतं देवं वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् आ, आ, What does this mantra mean? It does mean, I meditate upon you, the son of Devaki and Vasudev, whose divinity is limitless. Oh, great Lord Krishna, the one who governs the thoughts of all ascetics. Please accept my regards and take away the miseries of my life. Let's come to the 16 words. Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What does this mean? The 16 worded Maha Mantra came up with a saint a long time ago, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in West Bengal, followed by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, who departed this world in 1977. He started the movement ISKCON, when he was 68 years old, and he spread the wisdom of Lord Krishna across the world within a span of 12 to 13 years. A rare deed that he accomplished. as the best devotee of Lord Krishna. He is with Lord Krishna, serving at his lotus feet right now. There is no doubt about it. So let's all become the devotees of Lord Krishna and experience that peace and bliss. Mm. Let's get into this mantra. Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha. Om Narayane Namaha. Om Madhavayane Namaha. Om Govindayane Namaha. Om Vishnave Namaha. Om Madhusudanayane Namaha. Om Trivikramayane Namaha. Om Vamanayane Namaha. Om Sridharayane Namaha. Om Rishikeshayane Namaha. Om Padmanabhayane Namaha. Om Damodarayane Namaha. Om Sankarshanayane Namaha. Om Vasudevayane Namaha. Om Pradyumnayane Namaha. Om Aniruddhayane Namaha. Om Purushottamayane Namaha. Om Narasimhayane Namaha. Om Achyutayane Namaha. Om Janardhanayane Namaha. Om Upendrayane Namaha. Om Harayane Namaha. Om Shri Krishnayane Namaha. Hari Om. As all of you know, we are in the perishable world and we have many obstacles to get through. How do you get through? Unless and until you become an unalloyed devotee of Lord Krishna, you cannot cross over. You cannot go past all the obstacles. We are in the world of hurry, full of obstacles. He is the one who can remove your delusion, your ignorance. He is the one who can actually uneclipse you from the Maya, make you realize your own identity as the soul, as the spirit, the part of the spirit, that Paramatman. That's how you addressing him, Hare Krishna, who can remove the ignorance, the delusion, the illusion. He has the ability to remove the veils of those eclipsing our individual Atmans. He is the beloved of Radharani. He is a reservoir of pleasure, handsomeness, and he is a huge mountain of attraction. Nothing can escape his magnetism. He is a mystique. He is Yogeshwar. He is the guru of the whole cosmos. So when you recite all this, chant his names, his abodes repetitiously, you will get that concentration to merge, to be in union with him. That's the main goal of repetitious chanting of mantras. Mm, mm. That's that about the mantras for you to concentrate your mind on the Lord. Let's come to the last words of Lord Krishna. When he departed to his Vaikunt from this earth, how did this happen actually? So, as you know, there was a spell of curse on Yadavas to be destroyed, and it did happen. They whacked each other with the clubs of iron. All of them died, except Daruka, the charioteer of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna sends him to Hastinapur to let Arjuna know about the fact that all the Yadava clan was decimated. They were all killed. They whacked each other under the spell of Gandhari's curse. It was unavoidable. Even for Lord Krishna, he could not avoid the curse of his devotee Gandhari. He honored her. Smilingly, he accepted the curse. And then you see Lord Krishna, after Balaram's departure to Vaikunt, who serves as, as the thousand-headed serpent, on which Lord Vishnu reclines with Lakshmi. Lord Krishna, at the end of the Dwapar age, he was actually resting under a tree on the bank of river Hiran, and at the river which confluences with Arabian Sea in western Gujarat. He knew that time came for him to leave this earthly plane and head to Vaikunt. He was waiting for the hunter by name Jara. Jara actually looking for deers. And then Lord Krishna was actually in a meditative mood. He placed his left foot on the right knee. As he was in the meditative mood, Jara shot an arrow at his heel. Lord Krishna had a weaker heel, very vulnerable. And then Jara actually approached Lord Krishna in his Chaturbhuj form, Vishnu form. And then he was frightened. He was fearful. He was apologetic. He was crying aloud. And Lord Krishna says, Lord Krishna told Jara in a compassionate voice, "It is not your fault, Jara. It was destined to happen this way. I was just waiting for this moment. Don't be scared or sorry, as these are the ways of destiny we need to go through." These were the last words of Lord Krishna to the hunter Jara. You know the story behind this as to why Gerard shot him for Lord Krishna to leave the earth and the earth experiences from that day onwards the Kali Yuga, the age of iron. All of you know we pray to two forms of gods, especially Sakar Roop God, Lord Shankar, Shiva, Lord Rama, Lord Narasimha, Lord Krishna in the Sakar Roop. And there is another aspect, that is the Brahman, Nirakar, no akar, no shape, no form, nirvishesh, no attributes whatsoever, and nirgun, no qualities at all. It's all the consciousness, the cosmic consciousness. That is the Brahman, that is the Satya. So Lord Krishna says in the following stanza, we are going to utter it. He says that I am two aspects of the same God. I'm two sides of the same, a Brahman and the Sakar Roop, Brahman, the God, the Paramatman, the Bhagavan. The learned people who are after the Gnan, they only believe in reaching the God by that route, only believing in Brahman, in Nirakar, Nirgun, Nirvishesh Brahman, and his devotees. They believe in the Sakar Roop. Just like you interact with other human beings, fellow human beings, they would like to interact with the Paramatman in the form of Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Narasimha, Shiva, Shankara, any of his incarnations. That's the best way, according to Lord Krishna. But you see, that Brahman form also is an illumination, akhanda illumination. Okay. It comes from the toenail of Sakar Roop, Bhagavan. That's what it is. That Bhagavan is the basis also for the Brahman, the Nirakar, Nirvishesh, Nirgun Brahman, that absolute God. Brahmano hi pratistaham amrutasya avyayasya cha brahmano hi pratistaham amrutasya avyayasya cha shashvatasya cha dharmasya sukhasya cha शाश्वतस्य च धर्मस्य सुखस्यैकान्तिकस्य च आ, आ. What did Lord Krishna say in this stanza? I am the basis of the formless Brahman, the immortal and imperishable one, of eternal dharma, that Sanatana dharma, and of unending, unending divine bliss. Mm, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara Tatra Shri Vijayodbhuti Dhruvaniti Matir Mama Tatra Shri Vijayodbhuti Dhruvaniti Matir Mama Wherever that Yogeshwar, the Guru, the mystic Guru of the whole cosmos, and wherever there is the 100% devotee and who surrenders 100% to the Lord Krishna, that Arjun, and who believes strongly, human beings like us, there can be abundant wealth, victory, power, justice, In the fields of economy, politics, and in the society, you can find in every direction that morality, people following, treading the path of righteousness to be successful, to taste that Satchitanand, the true peace and bliss. So long, folks, I hope you have derived some wisdom and some knowledge from this divine production. Swasti, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Hari Om.